Good evening. This is Team Epsilon, made up of myself, Jared Ashcraft, and my teammate David Sikes. So, a couple of weeks ago, I gone on a road trip up the East Coast and back down again. On my way back down, I visited the North Carolina Museum of Art. I have a background in the fine arts, and I was enthralled by the information on all the placards. It occurred to me that it would be really nice if I could, for instance, take a picture of each placard and get all the contextual information into an easy format that I could review later. It would be especially nice if the notes, by themselves, could determine that the artworks were separated by exhibit based on the commonalities and differences of all the text on the placards. Using vCons in combination with AI could make a use case like that a reality. The Epsilon Note Assistant does exactly that. It takes in many different images, contextualizes those images using AI, and organizes the relevant data into vCons, so that the information is easily accessible and extensible. The information in the vCon can be presented in simple plain text, which is perfect if using a note organizing app, such as Obsidian. The following is a demo by my teammate David Sikes, showcasing a potential use case of the Epsilon Note Assistant.
We have a server running that is watching this synced pictures folder, which is simulating a upload folder that would sync pictures from my phone when I take them through either something like Dropbox or C-File. And when it sees a picture show up in this, meaning I've just taken a picture with my phone, it uploads that picture to OpenAI and it prompts with telling the LLM that this is a picture for documentation purposes and it is for notes. So please transcribe any text that it thinks is relevant and might be useful in the future. So we're going to go ahead and simulate uploading a picture. So as soon as I take a picture with my phone, it would sync. It would show up in this folder here. And you can see that the server detects that and it prompts OpenAI to ask it to transcribe any relevant text. You can see that our server then immediately puts that into a vCon. And so we have one party, OpenAI, with the role of transcriber. And the dialogue is text. And we have a picture of a laptop battery. And so it has transcribed this and saved it into the vCon. It also does EXIF filtering and will actually pull the location data out of the picture. So right now you can see that we're transcribing into a plaintext file here that is by date, but we could just as easily transcribe and say, show me any notes that you have from a certain area. So if we go and look at this, you can see that it's done a good job of transcribing the model numbers off of that battery. So if I want to look this up, say to research a replacement, I can just come in here, take this text, and paste it right into Google. Now, let's say that I, on the same day, took a second picture. Let's see it show up here. And once again, a vCon is generated for that particular picture. And you can see that we once again have the model number transcribed. And if we go and look at the note from that day, you can see that I've got this model number right here. So I can once again copy that to say paste into Google and look for drivers or something.
There are even more potential use cases that this technology could help with. Organizing parts in a warehouse as an example, or digitizing handwritten notes and adding context from broader internet searches. It could even work for batch processing image collections that can be easily stored in a convenient vCon format. This concludes our presentation. Thank you so much for watching.